Welcome to Hayes Fire Station. I'm Uncle Nick.
Hello, Uncle Nick.
Hello, kids. This is a friend of mine, Firefighter Spencer. He's having breakfast with the rest of the firefighting team, called Red Watch. Oh, look! Can you see that red flashing fire engine? That means something exciting's going to happen. If you see it again, let me know.
Yes, Uncle Nick.
Now, can you see who else is having breakfast? It's Fireman Ted, and he's having honey sandwiches. Yum! Now, remember to keep your eyes open for him.
Yes, Uncle Nick.
Let's leave Red Watch relaxing before a busy day at the fire station and look at some of the amazing machines we're going to see today.
Now come and take a ride in a fire engine and take a look at all the amazing things that they can do. Shiny bright with blue flashing lights and sirens. They're on a shout, they're on the lookout for a cow in a swimming pool. If you call 999, they're gonna be there on time. Just call 999 and they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there on time. Helicopters help with an air sea rescue. These clever dogs can sniff out a person lost without a friend. Here and there they'll go anywhere to save life. They're on a shout, they're on the lookout for a dog in the River Thames. If you call 999, they're gonna be there on time. Just call 999 and they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there on time.
Look, Uncle Nick, it's flashing.
Oh, yes. Thanks for letting me know. Now, let's see what's happening. Down the pole and into their firefighting kit, which is laid out specially to save time getting dressed. The fire engine driver is finding out where they need to go. All aboard! Ah, here comes Firefighter Martin. His helmet is white because he's the officer in charge. Let's go, Red Watch! Can you see the word fire written funnily? It's called mirror writing, and it's used to help car drivers recognise a fire engine in their rear view mirrors.
That's clever.
Red Watch are on a training exercise on this giant tower today.
Okay, kids, what are the firefighters doing here? Shall we help them out?
Yeah.
Watch carefully and sing along with me. Let's bring out the ladder, ho, guys. Bring out the ladder and up she goes. Let's bring out the ladder, ho, guys. Bring out the ladder, ho. Right, we've brought out the ladder. What do we need to do next? Oh yes, the hoses. Let's roll out the hose, let's go, guys. Roll out the hose, put the fire out. Let's roll out the hose, let's go, guys. Roll out the hose, let's go. Hey, there's something missing.
The water!
That's right. Let's pump out the water. Whoosh, guys. Pump out the water. Splish and splash. Let's pump out the water. Whoosh, guys. Pump out the water. So we put up the ladder, rolled out the hoses and pumped out the water. Wow! What a great job, guys! Let's give 3 cheers to the fire brigade, kids!
Hip, hip, hooray for the fire brigade! 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 Hip, hip, hooray for the fire brigade!
That looked like hard work. Phew. This fire engine is known as a fire appliance, and there are 170 currently in service around London alone. Now, our friend Firefighter Spencer is going to check all the equipment.
So what's in there, Uncle Nick?
There's lights, generators, and some amazing cutting tools called the Rapid Intervention Set for cutting metal. This is an old car the firefighters use for practicing on, to keep them sharp for real emergencies. Firstly, they remove the window. Then they put together a Milwaukee saw. This mini saw might look small, but cuts through steel like a knife through butter. Yes, there we are. Look at this big monster. It works like a giant pair of scissors and can easily cut through the chains on a swing.
That's powerful.
Whoops, almost off. One more snip should do it, I think. And off it comes. Now let's go back to Spencer.
So what's Spencer checking in there, Uncle Nick?
This is where the hoses are kept. There are 22 hoses on this appliance, made up of 3 different sizes: small, medium, and large. When all the large ones are connected together, they can stretch over the length of 2 football pitches. In this compartment, they keep some very specialized equipment, like this. Can you guess what it is?
Is it a big yellow balloon?
Not quite. Look, it has floors.
Is it a windy house?
No, but you're right, it does look quite like one. Any other ideas?
Is it a parachute?
Good guess, but look closer. Have you guessed yet?
No, Uncle Nick. Please tell us what it is.
It's a shower the firefighters use to wash in if they've had to deal with any chemicals. Don't they look funny? A bit like spacemen.
Yes, Uncle Nick.
It's time to go back to Spencer. Looks to me like everything is present and correct, and Firefighter Spencer is off to hand in his report. But wait, I thought I saw, could it be? No, left a bit. Ah, yeah, there. It's Fireman Ted. You lazy little bear.
Fireman Ted! Fireman Ted! The little bear with the sleepy head. Get up, get going, let's have some fun. Put a paw to the floor, there's work to be done. Yeah!
Have you ever seen one of these? Well, this H means there's a fire hydrant nearby, where firefighters can get a supply of water for their hoses in an emergency. Today, we're in a field, so there's nowhere to get water. But the fire engine, like most appliances, brings its own. This one can hold 400 gallons of water. That's like 400 buckets full.
Uncle Nick, what's that fire engine it called?
Well, kids, it's a water tender ladder, and it's only 4 years old, making it one of the most modern machines in the fire service. Let's leave our firefighters and meet some other members of the fire brigade.
Dogs?
That's right, kids. Here are the fire service's search and rescue dogs. This is Digger, and this is Byron. They're only puppies, but already they've begun their lessons to become search and rescue dogs. One of the first things all rescue dogs need to learn is how to fetch. Come on, Digger.
Well done, Digger.
Now this is Tilly. She's a little older and a little bigger, so her lessons are harder. She's going to learn to do runaways with a squeaky rubber ball. Are you ready, Tilly? She's getting very excited. Oh, look at her go! She barks to show she's found the ball. Clever girl. Here comes Ollie and his handler John. Ollie is a fully trained search and rescue dog. He's able to sniff out a person from 200 yards.
That's amazing.
Yes, it is. Look who he's found today.
It's Fireman Ted.
Fireman Ted, Fireman Ted, the little bear with the sleepy head. Get up, get going, let's have some fun. Put a paw to the floor, there's work to be done. Yeah!
This fire engine is called an aerial ladder platform because it carries an enormous ladder which can reach right up into the sky. These feet, called jacks, are used to balance the engine when the giant ladder goes up.
Here comes an engine, a busy fire engine. Everybody stop, let the guys go by. Sirens are crashing and blue lights are a-flashing. Rushing to the shout, it's a 999. Here comes an engine and here comes Fireman Ted too. Weh-hey! Here it comes, here it comes. Here comes an engine today. Here comes an engine, a busy fire engine. Everybody stop, let the guys go by. Sirens are crashing and blue lights are a-flashing. Rushing to the shout, it's a 999. Here comes an engine and here comes Fireman Ted too. Weh-hey! Here it comes, here it comes. Here comes an engine today. Here comes a fire engine.
Where's Firefighter Spencer, Uncle Nick?
I'm glad you asked. He's on his way to see the fireboat called Fireflash on the River Thames.
Wow, what a boat!
Spencer is all kitted up and ready to go. But before he can go anywhere near the water, he must put on his life jacket. Now, Firefighter Owen, the boat's driver, is going to show Spencer some of the special equipment on board. Here are the fuel gauges. And this is the compass that shows Owen what direction they're heading in. And this is the radar, so Owen can see all the other boats on the river.
Blue flashing lights.
When he wants to talk to other boats, Owen uses his VHF radio. Look, kids, the flashing engine's back.
It's flashing! It's flashing!
Let's go! Firefighter Dan has spotted something. It's a dog. It's trapped on the riverbank. But luckily, Fireflash and its crew are here to help. The dog can't get up the bank to find his owner, but Firefighter Dan has it all in hand. Sub-Officer Dirk radios back to base to let them know everything will be okay.
Ah, he's got him.
Well done, Dan. The dog is rescued. But looks like he'll need a good bath now. Well, that was exciting. But it's time for Spencer to say goodbye and head back to his fire station and the rest of the Red Watch team. But hang on, who was that I saw left on the boat? Could it be? Surely not. Oh yeah, left a bit, left. It's Fireman Ted!
Fireman Ted, Fireman Ted, the little bear with the sleepy head. Get up, get going, let's have some fun. Put a paw to the floor, there's work to be done. Yeah!
Here are some old-fashioned fire engines from long ago. They look very different from the modern machines we've already seen. This one is 90 years old. And to make it work, you have to wind the engine up, like a toy car. This 1960s Bedford J5 was one of the first designs to be made almost entirely of steel, like the modern engines of today. Only 5 years ago, this engine was rusty all over. Its owner has lovingly restored it to the amazing machine you can see today. This 1971 Dennis D water tender is almost the same as the modern engines we've seen today, except that all the equipment had to be operated by hand. Now this is a modern fire engine. It's specially made for airports. It can hold 7 times more water than the water tender ladder, and its monitor has a range of 80 meters, and that's a long, long way.
It's flashing! It's flashing!
Is it for the police, the ambulance, the fire brigade? No, it's for the Coast Guard helicopter. A diver's run into trouble, so let's go. This boat has picked up the diver. They found the boat, carrying the diver. This is the winch man, whose job it is to rescue the diver from the boat and bring him into the helicopter. Down he goes. Steady now. One, two, three, and up they go. and safely into the helicopter. Well done, Coast Guard! Back at the helicopter base, here comes an ambulance to check that the diver is okay. Down comes the door. Careful now. Out he comes. He's fine, and off they go. After every search and rescue, the helicopter is refueled so that it's always ready to go at a moment's notice. This helicopter holds 4,200 pounds of fuel.
That's a lot.
But this will only last the helicopter for 4 hours flying time. All filled up and ready to go. But who did I see up there? No, up there. Up there. Look, in the pilot's seat. Yes, it's Ted having a snooze. Let's leave him there and see another amazing rescue exercise from the Coast Guard. It's a cliff rescue.
If I fall, you help me up when I need a helping hand. And if I'm lost, you search for me over sea and over land. You rescue me from all that can descend. You are guardian angels. You are very special friends. If I'm cold, you shelter me and you keep me safe from harm. And if I'm tired, you carry me from the dangers of the storm. You rescue me from all that can descend. You are guardian angels. You are very special friends. You are guardian angels. You are very special friends. Look, Uncle Nick, it's flashing.
Oh yes, let's go back to Firefighter Spencer and Red Watch. They've got a most unusual rescue.
A cow?
Yes, children, Daisy the cow got lost and fell into a swimming pool. But luckily, Red Watch are here to help. But Daisy is very heavy, and the firefighters can't lift her on their own, so they need the help of this loader. And out she comes. Careful now. Yes, well done, Red Watch. Daisy's back, safe and sound with her friends. Oh, it's been a busy day here with the Fire Brigade and the Coast Guard. But before we go, let's sing a farewell song about all the amazing machines we've seen today.
Now come and take a ride in a fire engine and take a look at all the amazing things that they can do. shiny bright with blue flashing lights and sirens. They're on a shout, they're on the lookout for a cow in a swimming pool. If you call 999, they're gonna be there on time. Just call 999 and they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there on time. Helicopters help with an air-sea rescue. These clever dogs can sniff out a person lost without a friend. Here and there they'll go anywhere to save life. They're on a shout, they're on the lookout for a dog in the River Thames. If you call 999, they're gonna be there on time. Just call 999 and they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there on time.
Well, that was fun. And while the day's over for Firefighter Spencer, Fireman Ted is left behind to finish up some paperwork because he spent most of his day snoozing. Bye, Firefighter Spencer. Bye, Firefighter Ted. Don't work too late. And it's goodbye from me, Uncle Nick. I hope you enjoyed Here Comes a Fire Engine. I know I did. Hope we see you again soon. Goodbye.
Bye, Uncle Nick.
Never play with matches and candles, because you could easily start a fire and hurt yourself. Remember, if a fire does start in your home, shout "Fire!" to tell the other people you live with, and get outside, and stay outside.